The right customers are waiting for you. And for this video, I want you to do not lose faith in humanity. There are good people, there are good clients, and they want to come to you. Now, how do you get them? Let's talk about that. If you don't know me, this is your boy Wick. Wick, 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 Wick. And five years ago, I did not know what the word esthetician even meant. If you would have said you're an esthetician, I would have said bless you because I thought you sneezed. I'm like, that word don't mean nothing. You making shit up, right? Now I run a group of 20,000 estheticians. I share some business tips, tricks, ideas I've learned over my many decades of being in business and for the sole purpose of helping you make money. All right, let's get to it. Do not lose your faith in humanity. Again, there are great people in your neighborhood. I don't care if you've been an esthetician for 5 days or 15 years. There are people that will come to you. There are people looking for you. Yes, you who doubts your experience. Yes, you who is self-conscious. Yes, you if you're sure, insecure, well, not sure, insecure about even why'd you get in this because this business is hard. There are people looking for you, but it depends on these three things, three quick tips that will help you align yourself so these clients will find you. Number one, if you don't show up, they won't show up. Let's just keep it real. I talk about this all the time. To get clients, you have to get them to know you, like you, trust you. Remember that that's the principle of business. In any industry you're in, it's always the same. You got to get people to know you. How will they know you? You got to show up. What am I doing right now? I am showing up. I'm making this video. I'm sharing ideas that I'm hoping will help at least one person. If one person listens to this and it helps them, time well spent, right? You show up in many ways. You show up in the community, right? Whether it's doing networking events or helping a nonprofit, you're showing up, right? You're sharing videos, you're showing up. You're sharing frequently asked questions, right? And again, when I say show up, it doesn't mean show up and shit. There's a big difference between showing up and showing up and shit. What I mean by showing up and shit is posting things. Hi, I have an opening. Hi, I have a sale. Again, if you are a booked esthetician and you have a last minute opening or something of that sort, there's always exceptions to the rule, right? I'm not trying to here talk about exceptions. I'm talking about generalities of showing up with good content, right? Showing up, sharing a video of your knowledge. I've been working with my girl Candy for the last couple of days, and we talk about problems that maybe her ideal clients are dealing with. Is it acne? Is it the ingrowns? Is it wrinkles? Whatever it may be. You're showing up to help. Yes? So that is showing up to show, and the showing up to shit are the posts like, hi, here's this, or that poster that people are trending nowadays, not trending, but putting up there. And it's got like 50 things of all their services. I ain't nobody gonna look at that and like, oh wow, here's a huge essay somebody squeezed into a Facebook post. Let me expand this and read every single word they did. Yeah, I just say that, right? You know, and the second way that people, you showing up, cool. The second thing that's going to help align yourself with the right client is if you seem and sound caring, right? If you seem and sound, so people got to know you, people got to like you. They're going to like you if you seem like a genuine, caring person. How do you seem like a genuine, caring person? Well, one of the things is on your Facebook pages, and again, I like your personal as well as your business. Some people say, no, my business page is my business page. You know what? Here, you are your business, right? And you probably have a life outside of your business. Is that your family? Is that your pets? Is that your community? Is it a matcha? Right? Whatever it be. So people will like you if you seem like a good, caring person. You can do that again, like Candy. She takes care of dogs and stuff like that, right? So she'll have a picture of her and her dog, or have her kids outside, or again, sharing helpful things. You can. It's hard to convey an emotion from a post. So that's why I'm constantly harping on these videos all the time, because I hope you can feel or you can see me and go, wow, this guy really seems like he cares. He's doing this to help a community and yeah, whatever, right? So I hope you can hear it in my voice. How does a person equate caring, right? It's your voice, it's how you're talking, right? Someone, again, Candy, I'll use her as an example a lot just because it's fresh in my mind, right? And she goes, Wick, when I make these videos, I'm super nervous, or, can you see in the video, I'm shaking. And I'm like, you know what? That is part of you being real. That's part of you saying, hey, I'm scared, I'm nervous, I don't like the way I look or sound or whatever it may be in your mind, because it's only in your mind. Uh, but I'm doing this because I have information that I'm hoping it'll help one person. And if you're doing that, if you're scared, do it anyways. You feel nervous, well, fine, do it anyways, right? You're not sure, do it anyways. So you show you care by being genuine. You don't, not by being somebody else or trying to pretend like you're somebody else, right? And the other way you can align yourself with the right clients is, so they got to know you, they got to like you, they got to trust you. Now, how do you build trust? Right. And I put in my notes here, if you got your shit together, and I'm gonna emphasize, I'm gonna change that up. If you got your shit together enough. So I truly believe none of us have our shit together. We're just rolling around in a planet spinning around a big fireball. So we live in chaos. All right. Like, a lot of people will see me like, well, Wick, you seem like a very confident person who has his shit together. I don't know what the F I'm doing 98 or 99% of the times. But I feel like, hey, I figure it out as I go, right? But how can you appear to have your shit together enough? One, your social media pages look good. Check your links. Half the times I'll look at a page and I'll click the link and it'll go to a dead end place or stuff like that, right? Google reviews. Someone, that makes it look like you got your shit together. People are leaving you reviews, right? Your Instagram page, right? So people, what they see is that impression you're giving to them. So, and I put a post up there a while ago on a scale from 1 to 10, how confident are you with your pages? So if you look at your own website or booking site, if you look at your own Facebook or Instagram, if you look at your own, just everything, right? Like those and Google reviews, right? And if you're like, would you, if you did not know your business, somebody else had a business, and that's the first impression you saw, would you go to them? And if so, on a scale from 1 to 10, you're like, and again, be real, right? We live in a world of delusion. Numbers don't lie, right? If you're not where you want to be, that's saying something, right? The numbers will tell you that, hey, I'm either heading in the right direction or there's some work that needs to be done. So if you looked at your website, your booking site, your social, your Google reviews, and you're like, if I was looking for a facial service or Brazilian and I saw this, and that's how many Google reviews it got, I'd probably find the one with more Google reviews, and I clicked them and I went to their website. It looks like a nice website. And then I went to their social media pages, and their Instagram looked cute and they had a funny video and they had this or that, right? So that is how you're going to align yourself, because a lot of the times people will see one part and they'll be interested in your business, but something was not aligned through the process. And in that you lost them, right? So you got this bridge right? You're like, oh, and someone's trying to walk on that bridge to get to you. And then all of a sudden there's a big hole right here, whether it's your Google reviews, whether it's your website, whether it's your social media, there's a hole right there that stopped them from continuing to walk on that bridge. The planks were missing, right? And then they went back and they took another bridge to another place because they're going to get that service from one way or another. They're going to buy the product. If they're not buying it from you or getting the service from you, they're getting it from somewhere. It might be another esthetician. It might be YouTube. It might be TikTok, whatever it may be. Right. So pay attention to those things. So again, don't lose faith in humanity. Look at yourself. Go, am I making myself appear to have these three things together? And what are those things? One, you got to show up. Two, you got to seem and sound like you're caring. Three, you got to appear, because we don't have our shit together. You got to appear like you have your stuff together enough. So hopefully this was a value to you. Which one of these do you feel you could have improve on a little bit more? Drop it in the comments. I would love to hear from you, your thoughts, your ideas of what's working for you, what's not working for you. And then from once you know where you are lacking, now you have a direction. So a lot of times people are walking, and the best analogy I can get is, you're walking around in a fog and you can't see shit. And you're just like going in circles and do I go here? Do I do this? Do I work on that? Well, now look at your own business and go, am I showing up? Okay, I'm not showing up because people aren't going to know me, and flow me unless I can show them me. Make whatever that sounded cool. I don't know. In my head it did at least. I don't know. All right. So look at that because now you're in a fog and now you can see these lights. And these are like the airport runway lights where, okay, let me start here. Let me show up. Let me put more content out there. Let me put content that shows I'm caring. Let me fix some of these broken links on my Instagram page and my Facebook or whatever, right? Work on those, pick it out, drop a comment below if this was of any value to you. I would love to hear your feedback. And more importantly, if you drop comments, I can help you. If you drop a comment like, hey, I'm not sure how to do this, when I have the time, I am all about helping you because nothing makes me happier than seeing you win. Cool. Again, this is boy Wick. Wicka, 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 wicka. So, shut up. Peace.